A little bit of level would be good.
So just so we know what volume you're going to talk at, tell us how you got here today. What route did you take?
What route did I take? I'm sorry. What do you mean by route?
Oh, I meant just, we want to hear you talking. Just tell me
Oh, okay.
what you eat for breakfast.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. I took the Central line in from, I live in...
That's fine.
Okay.
That's good. Okay. Keep looking at me.
Yeah,
Don't be tempted. Is it, you sure that's not too sideways? He's looking really... Yeah, it's quite a lot off camera, isn't it? Can you see me if I stand here? You okay? I know it's not quite the same. That's better, isn't it? It's a better eye line. It's just very, very... Okay. It's just because I can't get myself in the right place.
Yeah.
I think you might just have to move the table.
Yes, we can do.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that now?
No. Are you all right to look at me here?
Yeah, I'm
you
fine.
Stay where you
Okay.
are.
Okay.
You can see me here.
It's like, they're stuck.
Yeah. It's a bit tricky. Okay. That's it. Don't forget to look at me, not the camera.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So, Robert, can you tell me what your impressions are of how the APM consultation on the body of knowledge is going?
In general, I think it's pretty good. They seem to be trying to include as many people as possible. They seem pretty measured about what they're trying to do, and they're trying to consider the changes that are going on in the industry in general.
Really good answer. Two things. One is you keep looking
I know,
at the camera.
my head keeps moving.
I don't mind if you look over there somewhere, but
Don't try not
into
to
the
look that
camera.
way. Okay.
The other thing is that it's going quite well. So the consultation for the body of knowledge is going well.
Okay.
Because we need a full sentence, because it won't make sense. The it just doesn't, because you're not going to hear.
Because I'm not going to hear your question.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So just once more. It was a good answer, though. It's nice and brief.
I don't remember what I said.
Doesn't matter if it's different. Doesn't matter. Give me your view on how the consultation process for the body of knowledge is going so far.
In general, I think consultation is going quite well. They're trying to include everybody. They're being quite measured about what they're looking at. They're being fairly systematic with things, and they're trying to be as inclusive as possible, considering the number of industries and people that it's going to have to be. I'm rambling now.
That's right, and I can hear your coins in your pocket.
Yeah.
Are you rattling your keys or your coins?
Yeah, my keys and my coins.
Okay. And when you say they,
The APM, yes.
APM,
Yeah.
just if you could refer to it
Sure.
again helps us work out what it is there.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a summary of how you think the consultation process is going so far.
In general, I think consultation is going quite well. The APM is trying to include as many people as possible. They're taking a measured approach to it, and they want to try to make sure they include as many different viewpoints as possible when they submit the body of knowledge.
And what do you think about what you've heard today in terms of how the process is going?
It's been a lot of work, things that we're not aware of until today. And then when we finally saw what they've done to date, the APM seems to be really trying to make it as general as possible without getting into the how-tos and the details.
Okay. And is there anything that particularly caught your attention?
Couple things. One was the initial upfront as far as the alignment, getting rid of the...
Again, if you could, sorry.
Yeah, no.
You could just say, what stood out for me was...
Okay, all right, yeah. What stood out for me was the getting rid of the 3 p.m. approach and trying to not be, as divisive as it was. The original, volume 6 of the body of knowledge was quite cumbersome in that you had to do a lot of searching to find certain things, and it looks like it's going to be a little easier from a reference standpoint, which is what the book is intended to be. The APM is trying to make it a little more user-friendly.
Good answer. And what do you think the role is of the body of knowledge in the project management profession?
For me, the body of knowledge is a reference. It shouldn't be a how-to guide and shouldn't be a cookbook. It's in general, here's what we think project management is in general. Here are some, maybe provide a bit of understanding of what is happening around the industry. But definitely not something that I can go to and go, here's an A to Z of what I need to do.
Is there a way of making that just slightly briefer, that answer?
Sure.
Okay, I'll ask you one more time then. So what is the role of the body of knowledge within the profession?
The body of knowledge is the reference guide. It's used by projects to figure out, things. See, I'm wandering
That's
again.
all right.
Yeah, I had to think about it.
To me, by project professionals.
Yeah. To me, the body of knowledge is used by project professionals as a reference. It shouldn't be a cookbook. It shouldn't be a how-to guide. You don't want an A to Z. If you don't know what you're doing, do this, and when you're done, you'll have a nice sauce at the end. It's more of a guide.